a game called Loop Hero. I thought I would do a little bit of a different pace of game today. Just kind of felt, you know, just wanted to do so. Thought about this game that I haven't played in a long time, and I really do enjoy it a lot. And I've kind of always wanted to get back into it, so I'm just gonna probably play it for today and then get back into Against the Storm tomorrow. But as you can see, I have played a good bit of it, but I'm going to instead start a brand new one, just so that way, you know, people gonna kind of I can get reacquainted with the game, and it kind of is explained a little bit more on what is going on, because there is a story behind this game, believe it or not. So the stars in the sky are going out one by one, but no one notices it. No one can stop it. I'm racing to the last place where there is still hope. I need to make it before it is too late. The sounds of agony will quickly fade. The world will be destroyed. Even the memory of it will be gone. And even if there is absolutely no chance of bringing it all back, there will always be someone who is willing to do the impossible. In a place without space, without time, without memories. And so, here we go. I can click build, and I must build a campfire. At the start of it all is a lone campfire. A common campfire, warm and cozy. Monsters keep away from it, so it's a nice spot to have some rest between your travels. It's also the center of your camp and the starting point of your adventures. The hero restores 20% of his max HP upon entering the camp tile. So we can't really do anything else, so we're just going to head on to the expedition. And there are chapters to this. There's all sorts of things. You can add certain decks, delete certain things. There's a whole lot that goes into this. And there's a lot of information going at you one by one, but I'll read it carefully for you. Chapter 1. Enemies have 0 to 1 abilities. Their strength is -5%. Their strength growth per loop, which will make sense, is 2%. And max amount of resources is 10. There are multiple classes. I am a class warrior, class that doesn't have any particular benefits or disadvantages, has the highest durability compared to other classes, and I get 2% damage for each second of the fight. Additional class stats, we get pure damage, damage to all, regen per second, vampirism, attack speed, counter, evasion, and defense. This is our little equipment menu. So these additional class stats, the pure damage and stuff like that, will be tied to the equipment that we get. So you can kind of make a build based around what your class stats typically will get. But let's just head on in. This path, everything is wrong. But I remember. It looks like a completely different place, and it's empty again. Do my actions have any meaning? Like, I have a choice. If I need to give up and cry to save the world, I'm the worst savior of all. Let's do it. Oh, like I have a choice. Then we're gonna run into the slime. We get little tiles. I'm basically gonna be the tutorial here, because there is a tutorial. But look, we got a Gladius. That's damage 4 to 5. We can see our stats right down here. We have a rock, because when we kill enemies, we get equipment or a card, sometimes both, sometimes none. We get experience and the like, but I don't see that on here right now, so we get a rock. It's magnificent. Appearance gives you strength, plus 3 HP, plus 3 more HP for every addition rock mounted. So if I just place this down right here, boom, 3 health. We got a resource. We get a rock. Preserved pebbles. So let's keep going. The day has gone. So this is the day's progress bar. It goes in a day cycle. We're gonna put more rocks down. And then we also have a meadow. A beacon. So there's a progress bar. So map completion. When the bar is filled, the boss of this chapter will appear on the campfire tile. So once we put enough of these tiles down, it's over. 40% movement speed, 20% attack speed for all units. That includes both me and the enemies. I'm gonna put it right here because I can. And I'm gonna do a meadow right here. And yeah, this is pretty much the main core of the game. We're gonna do it like so. Oh, we also have a thing, so let's put that up there. A grove. Spawns a rat wolf every 2 days. And they can move through adjacent tiles. So here's the other part. These are little tile things that we can actually just put down. So let's go ahead and do so. We'll put the 2 groves right there. We have something that's a little bit better, but as you see, it shows max HP. The other equipment goes away. And so this is another thing. As you saw, that just got transformed. So by putting certain things next to other things, it can change the landscape. So that's kind of what this game is about, is like understanding and looking at all the different ways of changing one's landscape. I'm gonna just do that. We got a shield, a vampire's mansion, which we can also use, but I don't want to use that just yet, because that's going to add vampires to battles on the tiles around it, which we get more XP, but we also are very much in a state of we need to be careful, because, I mean, if our hero dies, that's it, they die. More XP is better, but we also need to make sure that we are, like, making sure that we're putting stuff not too rough for our character early on. So this is actually a great advantage already. Evasion 9. Rat wolf. Another meadow, which I will proceed to put here. Now it doesn't stack with its own meadow, so very much be careful. Heals 2 HP at the day, and just by 1 it heals for 3 instead. We're going to put a mountain in the middle right here. And the mountain is just a big rock. Really big rock. Plus 5 HP for each adjacent mountain. What have we got? We've got a really, really good ring. Pure damage is 2. Damage to all 2. Attack speed 4. Vampirism 5. We won't have any evasion, but I think that's probably worth it in my book. Globe beacon, battlefield. Let's see. I don't think we're going to do that. And we don't have a lot of counter right now, and there's not really a whole lot of need, in my opinion, to need a counter right now. We're just going to keep going along as we go. Another mountain we shall place here, just to kind of get it better for the meadow. More meadow. I'm just gonna keep on moving the meadow down. More rock, you say? More rock, you say? And I'm just gonna do this because it's just at the start of every day I get more healing, and I kind of like that. I think we could probably get away with making a vampire. That means the vampire will be where our chest is as well, which is kind of a bummer. But all in all, I think we're ready and prepared. Ooh. Now, do we want this extra defense and vampirism? We have 5% vampirism right now. Or do we want the evasion and regen? Honestly, I think the regen is gonna be better for us right now. Back off, human! A vampire? Where are your lands? If your farmers need help, I would be glad to offer it. No more lands, no more flock, only hundreds of years of emptiness and hundreds of years of hunger. Save yourself while you still can. I don't know how long I can keep my head straight. What hundreds of years are you talking about? Your mind is easy to trick, but you can't trick my hunger. It demands its fill. Every sip, every drop of blood will go to satiate it. I'm too weak, but you can help me and I will set this crumbled world right. That's right. I'm doing this not just for myself, but for everyone, in the name of the greater good. So be grateful for my hard work and just let me bleed you dry. So yeah, vampires actually were in the previous world good. And so that's why it's like, oh gosh, they're a ghost. I think we'll be fine, maybe, question mark. Vampires often owned our lands. They kept the peace and helped our settlements prosper. But this won't do at all. Now they are just pale shadows of their former selves, both physically and mentally. Apparently blood of other creatures can't sustain them. He wasn't joking about the hunger. Even the creatures around him were imbued with the power to drain someone else's life. So yeah, that's a vampire. Hungry as far as you ever move through the holes in the roof. So, it's a bit harsh. We're gonna do that because I know by doing that, we made a mountain peak. So when all of these are adjacent to each other on mountains, it makes a mountain peak. Spawn a skeleton every 3 days. We're gonna do more meadow. And honestly, we'll do that. Got another grove. There can only be a certain amount of, what is it? Monsters on each tile. So, we're just gonna do that. Also, now it spawns a harpy, I think. Yeah, it spawns a harpy every 2 days. Pure damage increase, attack speed, and regen. Pure damage. We could be going for like pure damage build. Pure damage, I think, is just 9 damage straight up. Just gives us damage, which is fine. The more damage we have, the better off we are, I feel. This would give us more regen. We would lose our vampirism, 5% vampirism, really. And damage to all. But to be honest, I think that's fine. We'll do another bloody battlefield. And that would normally spawns not only ghosts are created on this battlefield, spawns a blood clot every 4 days. Now, I don't like that, so I'm just going to destroy that. So that way we don't have that going on. Let's see. I'm going to have a meadow going down this way, too. Does it add 2 vampires, or is this 1? I'm curious. I might actually destroy that. You know what? I don't want the cemetery there. Well, maybe I do. Maybe it's fine. 10 defense, 9 evasion, less regen. I think I'm going to keep the regen for now. And then a cemetery. Ew. There's a lot that's going to be, like... I'm probably putting too much on our characters. Oh, there's goblins. I'm going to destroy the goblin. Ah, here we go. See, a road lantern. Reduces the maximum number of spawning enemies around the tile around it. First, let's get another mountain going. And then, what we could do is something like so. Or we could even have it over here. Because these aren't too much of a problem, but these might become a problem. Stop! Where did these goblins come from? I don't remember remembering you. We remembered ourselves. Now give us all your things. You have no idea what's going on, right? Why don't you help me restore order in this world first? You can do everything you want when I'm done. Goblin must rob. No other order in the world. Fair enough. Guess I don't have any good objections to that. Oh wait, I do have one. How about death? What the? Dark slime. A cosmic and liquid. Huh? I don't remember dark slime showing up. It's strange how these creatures appeared here on their own. Maybe it means everything is actually not so bad, and the world is trying to restore itself? That, or even the apocalypse isn't enough to get rid of some pests. Fair enough. Can't get rid of goblins. Might as well. I'm not gonna put a spider cocoon down. I mean, vampirism 12% isn't so bad. The evasion's okay. That's our only bit of evasion, though. I mean, more... That's fine. Because 12% evasion will have... Or evasion. Vampirism. We need to start fighting. Like, bad. We'll just do that real quick. Vampirism 17%. Our pure damage will go down. Honestly, we're switching off that. We're going to vampirism. Switching off evasion, going to vampirism. Put another cemetery down. Ooh. Way better already. Damage to all, but we lose a little bit of vampirism. We get 10 health, 9 to 10 health. Treasury, ooh. Now this is something that is worth quite a bit. Gives a random basic resource after placing anything on an empty tile around it, and it must be surrounded by empty space when you build it. The thick walls guard all kinds of riches from thieves and previous owners. I don't get a lot of help from them, huh? Defense 14? Oh no, they became a ghost. It's because of the battlefield. Ooh, regen 1 point. Okay, we get a little bit of regen then. I think that's fine. You know, that's fine. 10 damage, defense. No, I'm keeping that defense. On Harpy. No. What do you mean no? You want to save the world. You want to ask for our help. Our answer is no. How do you... But why no? We see far away. We see deep inside. For a long time, there has been an emptiness instead of the sky. But it doesn't stop us from seeing. Your saving of the world is one-sided and naive. Each person sees their own way to save the world. That's why no one will ever join you. Fine, I don't fully understand it, but tell me your version. How do you see saving the world? By my progeny and kin, may they live and be strong, may they join the cycle of life and death. That is life, that is the world. I will kill you and feed your flesh to my starving younglings, and life will go on. And how many lives can your blade prolong as you kill again and again? Only one. I don't want to die, and I don't want your children to die of hunger. Please, try to see reason. If my mission succeeds, the Harpies can have all the sky and all the hunting grounds they need. I can't feed my children with your beautiful words. Farewell. Alright. Bonk. I feel awful. By fixing one evil, I'm causing another. There's no home for harpies except in the highest mountains. But there's no food there. I can't even imagine how they managed to survive if their mountains were cut off from reality. Which, speaking of, you can only have one mountain peak, I guess. I forgot about that. Alright. They do 7 damage, or 10 sometimes. Let us shoot another road lantern. I could put down here. A beacon. Honestly, put a beacon down, like over there. Let's do this. Because we will put more spiders down. Maybe if we put multiple spiders down, we can have a spider cocoon. I don't think I ever found out what every single thing is. We're just gonna put road lanterns down in places. Okay, well that didn't work. Now, at any point, when we can return to the campfire, or we can just straight up run away. And I'll be able to keep the resources. So, at some point, we can just be like, hey, we're out. It's over. I don't think I'm going to be able to survive this next loop. And that's kind of the premise behind it. The sounds of backstabbing can be heard from miles away. I didn't even realize that's what it said. And it's based on how many mountains I put down, right? And rocks. Spawns a goblin adjacent tile. Appears for every 10 mountains. Now, I do have a lot, and I mean a lot of items now. Vampirism and pure damage. So I can, since I'm at the campfire, I couldn't return to camp. So if I die, I will lose everything. If I walk away, I keep all my resources. We're still alive and walking. Good thing the camp is right nearby. Now is the perfect chance. So if I don't think I can get through this gauntlet again, I can always be like, you know what? I'm done. I want to try to be like, I want to do one more. But at the same time, I'm like, golly, that is a lot of resources that I could use right now. We'll go for it. We'll go for it. We're full health. 27 damage. Okay, maybe that was a bad idea then. But we also got 44 from something. I think we probably crit or something, I guess. We're just putting stuff down right now. Because if we ever run, even when we're not at the campfire, we still lose some stuff. Ghosts! They evade a lot. Alright, so... Meadow, meadow, meadow. Because it heals us at the start of each day by 3. So we're getting 48 health per day. And time doesn't tick by whenever we're fighting, it looks like. Or it does. It's just still very slow. Alright, what have we got? Max HP and attack speed 16%. That's pretty good. Lowers our vampirism by a lot. And that lowers our regen to nothing. Although I don't think we're really regenning that much. I would like the attack speed over the regen right now. I would like to keep the vampirism though. 2 defense, 5 damage to all, and 2 more defense actually would be higher defense than what we have. And then of course some counter, but we don't have any counter right now. So I'm just going to be like, you know what? Screw it. We're just going with this. More attack speed. Damage to all, 11. Damage to all, counter, more attack speed. How much attack speed do I have? 16? That would be another 16? That's a lot. I'll be honest, that's a lot. Mountain. Rock. Mountain. More goblin. More goblin. I'm not gonna put any groves or anything like that down. We gotta be careful. Golly, vampires hurt. Give us more. That's just less than entirety. Okay. We're kind of missing. We're kind of not hitting as well right now. Could get some counter going instead of 5 more defense. No more vampires. So we're gonna go with that. If I can just hit the 58 damage. Ugh. When did skeletons hit so hard? Technically, this would be better. So that's damage to multiple things. And more vampirism. 29 instead. I liked the attack speed. But vampirism is where we're gonna probably like live. That's probably how we're gonna live. Attack speed, evasion, and defense. Just a little bit more attack speed. See, we're kind of doing, like, we're hitting everything. Which is what I'm kind of needing to do. It's next day. Oh yeah, we're not gonna make it another loop after this. I very much doubt that we would be able to. So we're just going to go with this. We're healing more than what we're... Gosh dang it, Treasure Beacon. But they attack fast. They attack very, very fast. More vampire mansions. Yeah, we definitely aren't going to be able to beat the boss. What the? Goblin leader? Uh-oh. The fact that he's healing, I don't like. Oh, gosh. Lots of damage, but we're good. We're out of here. We're retreating. Now's our chance. Oh, look at this. I can't believe it. Hey, everybody. The boy managed to return. Survivors? Does this mean I'm not alone anymore? Where did you come from? Is there still a place without darkness? We don't know where we came from. That or we can't remember. These few people are all that's left of our group, I think. You're not sure? We're not sure. We reached that conclusion based on the abandoned luggage and leftover daily rations. Each day we see the signs of other people's presence around us. But as far as we know, they don't exist and never did. It's like we forgot them. Forgot them? Exactly. It's as if people are disappearing every day and we instantly forget they existed. Just like we forgot where we came from. And our families. Maybe even ourselves. My name is Yota. That I still remember. Everyone else's memories are not much better. That's why I remember so little about myself. Everything is forgotten. But wait, you said I managed to return? That means you remember I was here. Yes, that's why it's so important to us. We saw you leave, but you were gone before we could approach you. Listen, we can't keep wandering in these emptiness anymore. There's a campfire here and enough space for a few sleeping bags. A real luxury in these dark times. What do you say? Of course you can stay. I'd be very grateful if we could team up. I want to put everything right. I'm only beginning to remember the world as it was before. But there's no point to it without other people. It's too lonely without them. Remember the world? I don't get what you're talking about. I'm too exhausted. But we'll be glad if you could help us, and we'll be glad to help you. Just don't ask us to follow you out there. I don't know how you managed to return, but for us, leaving the group is too dangerous. I'll ask no such thing of you. For now, I just want to have a place to return to. A place where I can hear other people's voices. We weren't joking about helping you. Why did you leave and come back and then? Here are the few things that survived the cataclysm and don't vanish. Don't become forgotten. Take it. You might need it. Alright, gave us some more stuff. So there's survivor's tent, but it's gladly moved to better housing if you build it. So we can build more stuff. Got a field kitchen. 10% to the campfire's healing power unlocks the Blood Grove card. We don't have enough for the herbalist or smithy. But again, we can make a kitchen. How about there? Do you know the difference between a good cook and a bad cook? The food made by a good cook is tastier. What, you were waiting for something more elaborate? Sometimes the truth is very simple. Look, I have a cauldron, a hearth, a couple of knives, a bucket of potatoes, 3 onions, and some ham. Nothing special. Everything is very simple. But give me a few minutes and everyone in this camp will be running to my table, following the tasty smell of a good stew. Awesome. Good stew is good. We can also upgrade certain things. But we can't really build anything else. We don't have nearly enough stuff. So we're just gonna have to go back out there. Can't upgrade that. We don't have anything to build better huts or anything like that, so we're going back on that expedition. New cards are now here. Blood Grove. Can be placed adjacent to the road near other trees. Its roots devour enemies that have less than 15% health left. So we can have up to 12 cards. 13, too much. But we can't have 12. So we're gonna confirm that. And we're gonna start. Gonna just go right back to it. A cemetery. There we go. Might as well. Well, we got armor. Ooh. Actually pretty good armor already. Mountains. Obviously going into the mountain slot. Which will be just up in the corner. Another cemetery. Failed that. Bad boys up. More and rocks. A shield. That'll be good. Another mountain. Okay, we're gonna get like a mountain real quickly, it feels like. ring. Regen. Alright. A meadow. Honestly, put the meadow there. Get the sword. And we're about to go face our first skeleton. We get some rocks and pebbles from them. I need to figure out where I can get ham. I need ham. Ooh! Attack speed and counter. Might be better than the regen right now. Just a little bit more attack speed. Alright, we got a grove. We got spiders. Cocoon. I don't know if I truly want that yet. Vampires give really good... Ooh, what the... No, I want that... I can block these as well, right? It's just extra pure damage. Beacon. I don't think skeletons attack very fast. But that would also make the boss attack very fast. Or me. Let's do that. A lighthouse. Meadow. I'm not able to level still yet, so... There we go. I'm gonna put a grove over to the right. Build up that cemetery some more. Could do a road lamp turn. Don't really need to put that anywhere right now. We do have a maximum hand size, by the way. So once it gets to a certain point, they'll start like... Oh my gosh. Why are we getting such good stuff? Another treasury. Like already. There we go. That'll be helpful. Obliteration. Hello, Chloe. I'm doing fine. How about you? Hope your day's going well. Welcome on into the stream. And, yeah. Oh, Battlefield. Okay. Just do Battlefield there. But yeah. Just welcome on into the stream. If you have any questions about what's going on in this game, feel free to ask. Mountain. And I will answer to the best of my abilities while trying to loop over and over again. I don't think max health is important as much important right now as it should be. Ooh, pardon me. I need 2 more rocks. So I just keep getting meadows. Vampires do give really good stuff though too. I just don't want a vampire on every single space. Spider cocoons. Spider cocoons. I'll put that there. Gosh, they hurt. They hit really hard. Do I even have any vampirism? I do not. Attack and counter is probably better right now for me. because, I mean, if I just can just a counter... Okay, well, there we go. More defense. Damage to all wouldn't be bad. I'd lose out on some of the pure damage. I have 13 pure damage, but I'd increase my normal damage too. And then I would have at least a little bit of evasion. That's the only thing I'm having for regen. So I think I'm gonna keep it still. Ooh, what do we got now? Pure damage. Technically worse defense and pure damage, so don't think I want that. Ah, Mimic! Ah, finally. The last rock we need. There we go. What do we got? Regen per second, 1.2, evasion 10%. Alright. And now we can look back at this for a moment. Now with a regen at we could do 1.2. This would help. We don't have any damage to all, and we do need damage to all. The United States. That's where I live. The United States of America. Counter. Because these will eventually get a little bit more. You know, they'll be obviously more and more people eventually. I'm now getting slightly worried because of the vampires thing. Like I'm doing good amounts of damage, but they may end up being a bit tough to hurt. Let's get a meadow down there. Here. Defense 18. I mean, regen again isn't bad. Aha. Another rock. There we go. Now we get some stuff. Attack speed, regen. Damage to all, and evasion. Less damage. More regen? 0.6 regen wouldn't actually be super bad. We can always get damage to all from a little thing. Oh, that's pretty cool. I have a few people who I know from Colorado. Not many, though. Not many at all. Let's get a rock down there. Beacon. Just move with speed, go fast. Hold on, what is this? Pure damage, damage to alls too. And we also get some evasion. I think that is more worth than what we have before. You know what? I don't think the vampires are the way to go right now. I don't think the vampires are a good way to go right now, especially with how low of health I have. Oh, there's the Blood Grove. Near other trees, you say? That'd be good. I guess that should be probably then be made more. More meadow. There. One more rock. Oh, a harpy. Look at that. 2 evades. 2 evades. Pretty much just this. I've been thinking of doing a little bit of door dashing on the side recently. But other than that, it's pretty much just been trying to get a stream to, you know, a startup stream. That's really all I've been trying to do. Let me put this there. Battlefield. Maybe here. Because honestly, that's just something I want to do. This is definitely just something that I'm hoping that I can like turn into a career, get going, just like, and be entertaining for people, basically. That's my main goal, is just to be entertaining for people. Defense and regen. Three regen? Is that better than 11 evasion? I say yes. I say yes right now. Damage to all, evasion 10. Pure attack, attack speed. Because I have 4.8 regen right now. How much damage to all do I have? I have none. It's only 4 though. So I don't know if I want to do something like that. Ugh. So many choices. What do I do? More vampirism might be bad. Might not be bad, but I don't have any vampirism whatsoever. Damage to all's 4. Evasion. And that's a lot more damage too. Which means that I might want to start doing damage to all. I don't have any, again, I don't have any vampirism. Attack speed would be 12% and then 9% vampirism. Counter's only 13%, so this is the only thing that I'm having for countering. And I think counter trumps damage to all. Because if they just hit me, I just am able to hit them right back. Unless they evade, in which case then it was pointless to counter back. Oops. I do. The only days that I don't stream are Saturdays. But every other day I stream from 10 to 2. And it's about 4 hours of stream, basically. Let's just do a meadow here. We might put like a lone mountain in the middle of all of it. Speaking of, there we go. Mountain. Attack speed, max health. Not too much there. I'll try to do a good amount of streaming. Maybe I can go with some vampires. Get another treasury going. Let's see. Let's just do this. Oh, here comes the goblin leader. This is the test here. Actually, counter and attack all, I didn't realize work like that. I didn't realize that it does that. Like it works in tandem, basically. So when I counter, I do attack damage to all. Okay, that's something to remember for later on. Damage to all, 11. That's a lot of damage to all. But do I dare give up? That's the only thing I'm using for counter, so I'd be giving up the only thing that would help synergize with it. Which is kind of a moot point then. Can I get another grove going? I thought if I could have 2 groves together, they would do something. I'm guessing not. I still need to... I used to know a lot more about... like... what comboed with what. I'm good. I'm not really in the market for any, artistry right now. Kind of a little bit on the, how do I put this? Kind of on the back foot for, money right now. So, I'm just kind of buckling down. Eventually I will, but, I appreciate you wanting to show me some of your art. I'm sure it's fantastic, but I'm just currently not in the market. Thank you very much, though. Should I blast one of these? I think I should blast this. Blast one of these goblin villages. What is this? Pure damage, defense, evasion. And none of the things that I truly want right now. Another crypt, though. Counter. Oh my gosh, defense, counter, regen, and evasion. Counter would go down. I wouldn't have any attack speed, but honestly, I think this ring's a little bit better. I'm also trying to get a Discord stuff set up. That's in kind of like my spare time. So once I get that started, I can definitely invite you, and you could show off some of your artwork there, and maybe somebody else would like to commission you. Or someone else in the community. Let's see, attack speed and evasion. This is just the ring that I gave up, pretty much. Damage to all 4. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. Not damage to all. Let's put you there. We're getting closer and closer to the boss. Do I think I can take the boss on, though? That's the other question there. Can I take on the boss with what I've got? Ooh. Holy crap. Counter, regen, and evasion. Well, I would like more counter. Counter's a little bit less defense. We get some attack speed. We lose our evasion, but we get some vampirism. I think so. I think yes. Forward. How much health per day? We get 63. 18% vampirism, huh? That's all you give me. I'm only getting 1 health per vampirism though right now. Even with 7%. What the? Tired. Minus 50% a day. Ew. I didn't like that. That's a lot of defense. I lose all my regen, but that is a lot of defense. Ooh. Do I just get more regen per second instead of vampirism? Gives me a little bit more attack speed and defense. Okay, well, we had it for a second, and now it's gone. Vampire! It's these goblin leaders. They do so much damage. They just attack and attack and attack. Pure damage and counter. 23 to 25 more damage. Higher counter. Another 9. I think that's worth it. I'm probably not worth it. But you know what? I just need them to just straight up slam into something and like kill them. Alright? They just need to die. Another mountain. Another mountain for thee. Another mountain for you. A rock for me. Hello, Mothic. welcome on into the stream. More mountains and rocks. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going fantastic for you. Yeah, well, like I said, welcome on into the stream. I don't think I'm living this. I don't think I am living this. Counter, 23% counter. Oh man, you need to attack the one thing. Let's see. Get another meadow going, because we need to. What does this happen? What's happening? May spawn something dreadful from their remains. I don't like that. This is called Loop Hero. It's a game about looping and putting down tiles, looping over and over again, and then heading back with all the resources you have to then build stuff. It's a roguelite to build stuff and just keep on going on. Right now, I'm kind of in a pickle. I want to blast more goblins. There we go. But yeah, it's just a game about trying to put on equipment that then helps you defeat things that then to allow you to like keep on going. Eventually, we'll get to a point where the boss spawns, which we're getting closer and closer. Honestly, if I just put everything down, it probably would spawn them. Yeah. It is very fun. It's a game I played a long time ago, but I haven't played in a long time. 31 to 47 damage. But it's a game that I very much do enjoy. I don't think we're going to win this one either. So, spawning the boss probably isn't the good idea. Which means once we get to the campfire, I'm going to try and run away. Defense and counter. Which we may not even get to the... we may not end up getting to the boss or to the campfire. I could almost one-shot a spider. Even 50 damage didn't one-shot the spider. That's messed up. Oh my gosh, it spawned something. Banned. I wish this had some kind of Twitch integration thing, but unfortunately that's not the case. Memory fragment. Rumors, myths, and someone's delusions. It will take weeks to understand it all, and it will take years to decide if you really need this. Okay. Book of Memory. Alright, let's just let that kind of like build up, I guess. Where am I in the grand scheme of things? Oh, I'm almost at the camp. Okay, good. I want to keep all my stuff, so I'm going to retreat. And so now we're here. Another success. You've returned, and we still remember you. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's good to be back, but I'd hardly call it a success. My old memories of the world were gone. The path was empty again, and there was only darkness everywhere I looked. Interesting. So technically you remembered that you forgot something. We could find a way to use that. Let's talk about something more positive. We managed to tidy up this place. Time for the next step. What do you have in mind? Expanding the camp. We have people with all sorts of skills, from the cook to the alchemist, but each needs a place to work. However, we can't build anything with the local materials. You find a branch or a rock, turn away for a second, and it's gone. I'm afraid only you can solve this problem. The materials that survive your trips always look suitable for building. But those are just pebbles and splinters. How can you build anything with them? Curious, huh? I realized it when I saw your campfire. The things you find seem to spread stability to similar materials and things. It's only a little change, but it's still something. Even a small branch is enough to make a wooden fence exist without constant oversight. Okay, so here's the next step of things. We're gonna try and build. We can either do an herbalist hut, smithy, ability to craft tools for the camp if the supply deposit is built. 2 potions are refilled at the camp. Unlocks the swamp card. And I can take up to 3 potions with me. Special traits for killing off enemies during an expedition and unlocks the village card. We're going with this. A gymnasium. The cornerstones of our building is a gymnasium and such. I see you don't have to rack your brain for old facts if you can just learn them again. Nice trick. There's no trickery here. Without education, we would degrade into savagery. You know, you could also learn something new. We could all get together and share our useful knowledge and skills. Nah, I already know all I need. I'll leave lessons to the kids. And here's your first lesson. Learn to enjoy learning. That would make life easier for you and me both. Dun. I can also upgrade at some point. Unlocks the suburbs card. Can I build anything else? I can build the herbalist hut. And I would like to. Probably next to the cook. That makes sense. It's a miracle we could find some fertile soil. And by a miracle, save some seeds of precious healing herbs. But the real miracle is that all these healing poultices and bombs still have some effect. We already lost many people because of the cataclysm. It would be nice not to lose more to any diseases. And these potions can help you as well. Take a vial or 2 on your trip, and your chances of getting back in one piece will be much higher. Now there we go. Fair enough. Again, we don't have a lot of stuff, so we're probably just going to go straight into, you know, the expedition again. We have more cards that we can choose from. We can get a swamp. All healing effects are lethal here except for your potions. They are still on your side and spawns a mosquito every 3 days. I don't like that. Give her the spider cocoon. Put a village there instead. Heals 15 plus 5 per loop upon entering and gives you a quest. Confirm. Alrighty. Let's saddle up and go on in. Counter, 10%. There we go. Instantly fantastic. Obliterate. I don't need that right now. Unless I want to obliterate a slime. Just immediately just destroy a slime. Max HP. Gimme, gimme. So yeah, now we have the trait for XP. Which will be fantastic. Just put Meadow down there. Just right there. I wonder if I get enough meadows that they transform into something. Holy crap. That slime was loaded. I'd like the counter, please. Let's just keep this up so we can see what all we've got there. More regen. Oh, 2 slimes. More health by 1. I mean, might as well. And then we've got the Grove. Which I guess we can just start there. Get a stick. Vampire! Do I dare already get a vampire going? village. And we could probably put a vampire mansion next to it, right? What'll happen if that happens? Oh, well, a ransacked village. Great. Farmers couldn't fight off a hungry vampire. They could still fight you off, though. Spawns up to 4 gold once per loop. Transforms into something useful after 3 loops. Oh, well, okay. Oh my gosh. They really, Rock. Rock go down here. More attack. Is this gonna kill me instantly? Are this vampire like thing that I already do too much? Alright, ghoul. 10% vampirism. Surely we'll be fine, right? Oh my gosh. A mountain. They still have the 10% vampirism though. I'm getting health. I'm losing potions. Oh my gosh. So much like destruction and hurt. No worries at all. Feel free to lurk. Honestly, I already just fucked up, I think. Yeah, I'm already dead. Oops. Okay, I guess retreat. I'm alive? But how? Thanks to us. A small group of us dragged you back here. It wasn't easy. How do you fight off all those monsters? They nearly killed me. That's also interesting. Many of them were vanishing right before our eyes. Some we managed to avoid, but I think most of the monsters were gone before we left the camp. I think your trips are deeply connected to your memory, my friend. It all fades away as soon as you space out for long enough. Well, I guess just go straight back in. Note to self, do not instantly bring a vampire and village together. That was bad combo. That was a bad combo for me. Pretend that didn't happen. We can also increase our expedition speed by 2. Because why not? Let him go. A little dude just wandering. So many slimes to kill. I still want to see if a meadow, like a meadow field, will make something. Let's get a grove going. Axe. You have my axe. Armor. 4 to 6. Better axe. It might not, but if it does, great. If it doesn't, we checked out if it could or not. Put a rock up there. More stick. How's this ring? Attack speed instead of counter? I prefer counter, I think. Let me put down a grove! Hold on. What do we got here? Max HP and some vampirism. That's not bad at all. just need one more meadow. I guess there. Oof, pardon me. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 ba-da-na-na-na-na-na. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. A mountain, you say. And a evasion sword, you say. And a treasury, you say. All good things. Alright. Loop 1 done. Loop 2, or loop 2 done. Loop 3, go. Bonk. Bonk. Fort. Oh my gosh, 15 defense. Give me that. Please and thank you. As you can also see, there's a little dot right here. That means that's when we'll use our potion, basically. Oh, well. That didn't do anything. Well, we know now. Another 15 defense. Rocks. Rocks on rocks on rocks. Mountain. The beacon is lit. Just here for now. Just go over here for now. More meadows. Well, guess there. Maybe if they all bloom. Vampirism 10. Might be better than evasion for right now. Get a good chunk of vampirism going. Just 2. They're doing much more damage now. Attacks per second, 0.75. Damage 14. My defense is 15. So there's a little bit difference here. More beacon. Oh. Regen per second already, huh? The regen just works even outside of fighting, so, like, I think that is gonna be the case. 7 to 11 damage. I still want to keep a little bit of evasion. I mean, I don't know. I'd rather have the damage right now. Ooh, bloody battlefield. Not a bad thing to have. Gets me a treasure chest occasionally. A third grove. More mountains. Ah, a village. Good. Finally. Give me a quest, village. New quest. Defense. A new treasury has opened the beacon. Ooh, 5. Hold on. 13 to 19 defense and regen. We're doing that. 19 to 29 damage though. That wouldn't be super bad either. Counter is 19% with this. That's a big, big jump, but a lot less damage. So I think I'm gonna stick with what I've got. Bonk. Alright, and then we can have another rock. Pure damage is 11. 23 to 35 damage. With some vampirism right there. Quest done. Counter 20%. Another road lantern. Let's do a road lantern there. And get that last rock there, so we can get the mountainscape. Put a beacon there, because why not? And another grove. I was gonna make a big line of groves, huh? Get a bunch of wood. Do that. What do I get? Scrap metal. Alright, we're gonna just put that. Road lantern effects can stack. So I could always just be like, no. Defense, -1, but more evasion and regen. Do we dare now start the vampire journey? Max health, defense, counter, and vampirism is a little bit less. So we get some counter, we get a bit more defense. I think that's worth it. Because it takes 3 loops for this to become something better. I think we do it. I think we're strong enough. Another bloody battlefield. I'll probably put this down. 785 extra max health. That's a lot of health. Oh yeah, I was gonna start messing with this, wasn't I? To make a bunch around there. There we go. Defense is less. That's 785. I'd be over 1,000 health. I don't think that's truly worth it, but you know what? Whatever. We're doing it anyway. Someone coming now. Neither of these are up my alley. So. Because with all the regen that we have. Oh, we got a trait. Damage increased by 20% of defense value. We don't have very much defense. The hero deals 1.5 damage for every potion used since this trait is taken. Each time the hero passes through a tile, he will heal for 0.5 loop HP for each non-road tile around it. So that's good healing. That's good damage. I think we'll do that. The more potions we use, the better off we are.
pumpkin. Rock. Oh, I should have put the rock down here. Do I dare put a cemetery down right now? Maybe. Maybe all the way down over here. Damage to all, attack speed, and some vampirism. Less health, only 438. More regen. And some evasion. Honestly, since we're also wanting our potions to be used, that might be okay. Because it also gives us some damage to all, so once, you know, things start, like, piling up, we can actually do a little bit of damage to other things, too. There we go. Rock. Damage to all, yeah. Yeah. What is this? Noticeable change. From a complete metamorphosis. Can I put another village down? Or is that going to be a bad thing? Bloodgrove. I might obliterate one of these. Put a Bloodgrove here instead. Bandit camp. So we have one village and one ransacked village. That'll be fine, right? Ooh, defense. A lot of defense. If we had taken that other one where our defense becomes attack, it would be good. We've been sailing. 20% evasion isn't bad either. Alright, a ghoul's down. Man, but the fact that they take some damage. I think I like mine still better. A little bit of regen, a little bit of evasion rather than 7 damage to all. Put that there. Banditry. 31 to 47. I think we do go with that now. 51 damage. Yeah, they have 120 health at this point. Shields 28. Maybe we should have taken that defense one instead. A lot more health. Bloodgrove. A new treasury has opened. Could do a vampire right there. Yeah, sure. I might immediately obliterate that if this goes bad. Defense, regen, and some evasion. But that's, again, that's going to be a lot more defense. Give me just a little bit more regen. Back to 5. I mean, they do a lot of damage, so regen isn't going to be a thing. Maybe regen isn't the strat here. I don't think it is anymore. And also, I don't think you're welcome anymore. A long line of groves. Okay, so that didn't matter. I was curious if that would or not. Let's see. Defense 3, evasion 17. It's a good amount of evasion. They do so much damage. Ooh. A little bit less damage, but some damage to all and attack speed. I think that'll do. Just a little bit more attack speed would be very helpful, especially since I just keep missing. Missing kind of sucks. Evasion and vampirism. That might be where we swing things. Get off this regen bin. Should have put a town down earlier. Gain 5 health per hit. Battlefield. More bloody battlefields. Damage to all 9. There we go. Road lantern. Go here so that way we can do that. We've actually got a good amount of resources here too. That's the saddest thing. More damage to all, and a little bit more max health. A lot more max health. I do think that I did make the mistake of, pardon me. That other thing being what we had used. Defense a little bit less, attack speed and counter, and, well actually 17, 18, 19, 20, 1 less defense. Just a bit higher counter, but otherwise it's the same. Our regen goes down again, but again, attack speed and counter, I think that's perfect. Our regen per second isn't as prevalent anymore, period. Full stop. Just a bunch of cemeteries. There we go. Another village. There we go. Mountains. Let's see, what do we got? Got some more stuff. Pure damage, defense, attack speed, evasion. Not really. Defense and vampirism. 21 defense. We get a little bit of less. We get 1 more defense. We get 14% vampirism, which is a little bit better. Get a little bit more attack, or attack speed. A lot more attack speed. No evasion, but more vampirism. And then again, more vampirism. And some evasion and pure damage. But we lose attack speed and counter. But we gain damage. I think this is a yes. I think that's gonna be a no. Another 14% vampirism? Or a little bit more evasion. Well, you don't have any evasion now I'm looking at it. So if we're going that route, I like just more vampirism. 33% vampirism.
Hey, I don't remember you. You don't look like a local.
That's because I'm not.
I see. And you think you could just wander these parts without consequences? Times are rough, you know. Nothing to bite, nothing to wet one's whistle, and we have to deal with strangers who have no sympathy for our poverty. What, think you're better than us?
No. Did I guess right? Is this the correct answer? Because I'm getting the impression this is one of those cases where my answer has zero influence on what happens next.
Well, you've got insight, and it's the only thing you will keep today.
Damage to all in defense. Road lantern. Come to think of it, murderers and thieves are part of this world too. My mission is to return everything back to normal. Should I be happy they're appearing again? On the other hand, being disgusted with murder and theft is also part of this world. So I guess I don't owe it to anyone to be happy. Gosh dang. What a way to go about it. Road lantern. Mountain, meadow. Alrighty then. A lot more health, a lot more attack speed, less vampirism. I'm getting 24 health back per attack though. 26, 21. Defense is increased by 1 after every loop. Damage is increased by 20% of defense value. How much defense? 21? Still not a whole lot. This would start increasing more. I think this, though. Dominant might right now. What the? Ghost of a ghost? Ghost of a ghost of a ghost? Ooh, we got an Orb of Expansion. I think I should be fine for doing another loop. The issue is the boss is going to show up in it if I put anything else down. Evasion 20%. Do I think I can kill the boss? Maybe we'll do one more loop. We'll absolutely, like, we're doing one more loop, but I want to see, I think after this one, that'll become something else. That village. Alright. Do I obliterate you? Which means I could put something else down. Like a meadow. Right next to the goblin forest. Right next to the goblins. Oh, fuck. I could put one thing down. I put 2 things down. Well, shuckaroonies. I'm assuming I can't just oblivion you, huh? I've already committed. It's already there. Might as well make more rocks. Attack speed 40%. attack speed 40%. Regen and evasion 18%. But I'm losing my vampirism by doing so. Can these stack? It doesn't say that it can, but it doesn't say it can't. Damage to all, evasion 10. A little bit less damage. But my attack speed goes up and my counter goes up. Just attack faster? Now what about the attack speed though? 40% attack speed. On top of the 32% I've already got. Less of stuff though. I definitely have a lot less. There we go, put that there. Pure damage, getting 14% vampirism. I think that's probably better than what we just did. But I'm already attacking very fast. Attack speed, less vampirism though. A little bit more health. Defense regen per second, 4.2. Well, let's hope we can beat the boss with this. Defense, a lot. Lose a bunch of vampirism though. Counter, 16%. Lose attack speed. And some damage. Not what I'm looking for. More regen, more vampirism, a lot less damage though. Oh gosh. Vampirism. Up to 14%? Let's go. I'm healing for more than he's damaging, as long as I hit him. But he does a lot of evasion. A lot of evasion. Well, how much damage is the boss gonna do? I guess that's the next question. I can retreat, or I could try to stay. Try to stay. I have a lot of things that I could make stuff for. I have 3 potions. I have a good amount of health. I'm staying. Let's fight the boss.
How is it possible?
That's right. You didn't devour me like the rest of the world.
Haven't I? You really don't think so?
What are you talking about? I'm standing right in front of you.
I consumed all of your reality. Its every element now rests in a separate pocket dimension. Space's living beings, information, even memories. They shall remain there until entropy does its work, turning everything into a uniform static mass. Along with you, of course.
You're insane.
So, what do we have here? I see. You found a way to interact with other pieces of your reality, organizing, combining, and merging them. But how? I don't see any exceptional talents or knowledge in you. You hardly even understand what's happening, right?
I'll tell you what's happening. A pile of bones is butchering my world and thinks that it can get away with it. You're already doomed and you know it.
Perhaps you're just the first in a series of systematic errors. A problem I must learn to solve. Let's not waste any time then.
I don't think you're capable of feeling regret, but I'm about to change that. He has 1,000 health. I have more health than him. Damage 158. Researcher. Health and damage are increased by 5% for every Lich's place at the start of the battle. Ow. Okay, well, maybe we do lose. We do lose. I'm also tired now. He vined me. Ugh. I want all my stuff. Well, crap. We should have left. Oh, well. I can't upgrade either of these things. So let's build something. We can build a farm. Supply depot is something we'll need to build eventually. But I guess a farm for now. We'll do it over here. There we go. Did you notice how strangely this oblivion affects our senses? Hunger, for example. You can go for days without food, and you still won't be hungry. Still, that doesn't mean you should quit eating altogether. Our farmer swears he'll be able to grow some stable crops, but it'll take some time. I'm curious to see what he can grow without any sunlight. All empty tiles around the farm are transformed into a garden. After an expedition, it gives you 1 ration for every completed loop, but not more than there are garden tiles around the farm. You can build something over the garden. Unlocks the ability to craft food if the supply depot is built, and unlocks the wheat fields card. I don't think I can build anything else right now, so we won't. I'll just go back to the expedition, take a look over here. We got wheat fields. Can be placed next to a village. What do I want to get rid of, though? Honestly, the beacon. Get the wheat field going. Spawns a scarecrow every 4 days. 5 times loop healing to adjacent villages, and that's already 15 plus 5 times loop, so that's a lot of health. We're gonna try again, but before that, I am going to use the restroom, so I shall be right back.
And just like that, I have returned. Alright. Back to some more Loop Hero then. Let's see. Some health. Go fast. Go fast. I like watching the battles, to be honest. Like, they can go zooming on over where they can. But I definitely like watching the battles. It helps me understand what's kind of going on. Cemetery. Skeletons do quite a bit of damage. That's still not gonna stop me. Ooh, pardon me. Treasury there. Now go. What can I do with the cemetery? Because putting a village next to it didn't do anything. Putting a... and putting a vampire thing doesn't do anything. Or a forest. There might not be anything that a cemetery can do, though. I would assume a bloody battleground could do something. I can only put wheat with that. So, or I need a village for this. A grove. Just put that there. Unless it needs to be a lot bigger of a lot more. See, regen, damage to all, just damage to all. I don't want to get trapped in that regen again. Golly, so much damage. I need a lot more defense. I think defense might be more of the way to go than that. Ooh. That's just better overall. They do. It seems skeletons also give really good loot. Like really good loot. Like fantastic amounts of loot. That you don't think should be like being there in the first place. I might do this then. Straight up. Ah, a village, finally. Now, question is, can I still put wheat field there? I can. Does that do 2 vampires, or just still 1? I don't know. I'm actually going to get rid of you. I don't want a vampire with some skeletons. That just is a bad... That's a bad case for the bad bads. Can't put another village or thing down there. Because I need more... Another village there. Defense less, pure damage, and some evasion. The Ransack Village does heal me still. I do like the damage to all. That's helping here, I feel. That's fine. Kill one of my potions, basically. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Regen per second? Nah, we're good. We should be good.
You're a problem. Rat wolf. Get a rock down, and then we'll do a mountain over there. Ah, good. We got a new thing. The hero you. Ooh. I think the strong aftertaste is probably going to be for my best interest right now. So every time I use a potion, since getting that trait, I'll get some more damage. Not a little amount of damage either, I will say. Another grove there. Get more sticks. Those goblins are going to be a problem. More health. A goblin leader already? You're kidding me. You just had 2 people. This is... Oh, shit. That rock. Let's see, max health, some defense. Defense a little bit lower, but we get defense 2 back. Regen and some evasion. Mountain. Okay. So maybe we're going a little bit too hard on all of these things. Battlefields. There we go. A new meadow has arrived. I need the next day. Scarecrow, artificial life. 33 damage. Fuck. I think I'm dead. I think I already died. Defense 13, damage to all 4, defense 2, and attack speed more. The village life. I'm just causing more problems to myself. Only even 10% vampirism will do this. I instantly went too hard. Yep. Instantly went too far. And paid the price. Doo-doo. Alright, first off, a chest on each loop. It doesn't have to be anything spectacular. It doesn't have to be somewhere in a spectacular spot. It can just be in like this spot right here. The Meadows. Attack speed 4%. Vampire! I am gonna have a vampire there. Another meadow. 3 slimes have spawned on one spot, huh? Alright, shield, go. Max HP and 12% counter. Another 12% counter, you say. So 24% chance of countering, you say. Absolutely, sign me up. Damage to all. It's the treasury. 4 to 6, 4 to 6. A blood grove. Can't place that nowhere. I ain't getting jack shit now. There's the grove at least. Go. 3 to 5 damage instead. A village. There. Defense 10, damage to all, and another 2 defense, and some vampirism. I like a lot of counter, but we have another thing that's giving us counter. Do, 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 do. I do like the music in this game as well. I like music in a lot of games. I realize more and more of this. Put down rock. Put down meadow. Put down that. Put down another one, honestly. Evasion might not be bad either. Just evade everything. I don't need to heal if I can just evade everything. I can't put anything here. Well, I could put something there. So, like if it's something that can go along the road. Oh, more damage. And here we go. Stonks. There we go. Get another road there. Damage to all 2 and evasion as well. That's just better. Attack speed and some vampirism. No. No, I don't think so. Do I put down a cemetery? Yeah. We'll put some cemeteries down now. I think we'll be fine. Mimic! Level, you say? Every morning, the hero sword is filled with sunlight, causing his next attack to deal 2 damage to all. Dang. Blissful Ignorance, deal a full hand of Oblivion cards. From now on, using Oblivion cards heals hero by 10% of his max health. Or after receiving this trait and at the start of every loop, the hero receives 65% of his max HP as Phantom Shield that persists between battle. Damage to the shield ignores defense. Okay, yeah. Just more of that, please. Just a little bit of a shielding. Max health. A lot, but no counter. Let's see. Defense, pure damage, and regen. Defense, counter, and vampirism. More counter and some more vampirism? That might actually be better than just 11% evasion. I think. Don't quote me on it. I don't think this is better though. A little bit of regen might be better, but alright, maybe we shouldn't be putting things down anymore. But another bloody field. Alright, we definitely need to stop putting things down. As I put more things down and then, oops. .2 regen. And it's just more defense too. Gives us a little bit of damage. But we don't have any more damage all. Whatever. I'm changing my mind. I just keep changing my mind. I am now out of root beer. Let's see. Defense, regen, defense and counter. 16% counter. Not super bad. We also have an Oblivion. Vampirism 12% over the regen. Let's see. Where's that goblin village? There you go. Bonk. I don't like goblins. Goblins suck eggs. Damage to all, or 12% more vampirism. Do I have any damage to all? None. But more vampirism. 32% vampirism. That's a good amount of vampirism. Which means I should have kept... Oh, wait, no. My shield has vampirism. Okay, good. Attack speed and counter. Not happening. Bomb. Damage to all. 2 defense and 8% evasion. Damage to all, attack speed, and evasion. 10% evasion instead. 4% attack speed and some damage to all. I lose 8% vampirism. No. 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 It's working now. We have a build that's making us... that's working. I don't need to be messing with it right now. I still have 3 potions. Unless it's absolutely fantastically better. Like this. I mean, it's 2% less vampirism. But it's a lot more defense. See, a lot of this also, game-wise, works out in ways of math. I'm not the best at math. I'm really bad at math. Countered. Oh, finally. Better sword. Get some defense and evasion as well. 15% evasion. Plus 5 damage to all. Eat. At least I'm doing more damage currently. That's what the best thing is right now. 10% evasion. I like my vampirism though. More health, attack speed, some defense, and some counter. Ooh. Regen and evasion. Pure damage, defense, 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 defense. Is this the last loop I need to change up that, whatchamacallit? Defense and evasion, it goes down, but more damage. Actually, my defense goes up. Less evasion. Yes. I just need to do more damage. Bonk. Now hold on. Oh, I did. Count's Lands. The village is thriving under the vampire's protection. Its inhabitants are very generous. Heals 140 upon entering and gives you a quest with a better reward. See? It all works out eventually. Eventually, defense 22. Jeez. Honestly, just do this. Get some items. Max HP, counter, defense, defense, and evasion. A lot of defense. Because here's the thing, right? Now I'm wanting to kind of look towards defense instead. 22 defense, regen is 1.2, but I don't want to get rid of any evasion. Defense 2, counter less, regen and evasion. Max health is higher, defense is higher. Attack speed and counter. Let's go with that. And more evasion. I have potions. So I mean, that's why I'm kind of in that mood, in that zone, really. Because the more I just evade, the better, right? Another wheat field. Rocks. Goblin leader. Look at those. I just evaded every single one of his attacks. Every single attack was evaded. Defense, defense, counter. Defense, damage to all. And vampirism. Nah. We need that defense. At least that's my thought. That is my thought process. Ring of Evasion, basically. Ooh, we're about to get a level up, too. Keep our one after every loop. Yes. That worked retroactively. I didn't know that. Defense, counter, regen. Max HP and evasion. No. Neither of those are what I'm looking for, I don't think. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Hold on. Damage and pure damage. Just a lot of damage. Do I do it? Do I dare? No. I instead get a meadow out. And then I go fine, maybe? Maybe I don't go fine. Another blood grove there. That's a lot of that's so much damage. 42 damage. Alright, I'm 3-shotting some things. Defense, attack speed, damage to all 5, defense 2, evasion 7, and some regen. I lose counter. But honestly, I think that's just a better ring. That's the ring that's like something that's a little bit better for me. Pure damage, damage to all, and regen. Attack speed, regen. Stop with the regen. Bandits! Or not bandits, goblins! No, bless me. Just sneezed. Apologies for that. Max HP. We lose some counter. We lose attack speed. We gain vampirism. I only have 12 counter. I don't have any vampirism. No, keep going. Oh, I should have looked to see what the quest monster was. Show me the quest monster. Who is the quest monster? It's you. Also, the Blood Forest is about to awaken something. That is a lot of damage. Not enough for me to think, oh, I'm getting rid of this. Quest complete. I got another village. What happens if I do this? Okay, that doesn't matter. Okay. Fair enough. Do I put another vampire mansion down, though? Evasion 18% for lower damage? Didn't I have that? Wasn't that the sword I had already? Hold on. Wait a minute. I feel like I've had this sword already. Could just do another vampire. Maybe here instead. Another vampire. How about it? Ooh, let's see. A lot more max health, some counter. No attack speed or defense. I think that's fine though, because we need a lot more health. I feel like that would help us tremendously. Damage to all in region. Can't do anything for that. Can do that. How's the boss looking? Do another Blood Grove over here. What can I do with Blood Grove here? Alright. Defense, 18 counter. Defense and attack speed. I can obliterate. I can just obliterate the bandits. They have a lot of evasion, and I don't like that. Another cemetery. Just another cemetery. What do we have here? Attack speed and evasion. 13% evasion. And some attack speed, a little bit less attack. You know what? I'll go for it though. Meadow. Oh, I used the health potion. It's because he's the goblin leader. Evade, 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 counter, evade. Let's see. No, put the treasury there. Less health, pure damage, and some vampirism. I need that help, though. I'm kind of in the need of that help, though. We'll be fine. Hopefully. We have 2 health potions left. We're doing 6 damage to everybody, at least. So that's something. Damage to all, and attack speed. I want to keep that evasion, though. First they'll feed you, then they'll make you work. More bandits isn't the greatest, but ooh, cosmic dark slime. Okay, this is bad. They all hurt. Was it the dark slime that hurt me so much? Because now they're not hurting me as mad. Stop evading. I'm the one that's supposed to evade here. Oh gosh, ghost. Ghost of a ghost! The double ghosts. Alright. Alright, I don't think I can really place anything else. I can place one more thing. And then after that, it's like, well, it's time for boss. And I would not be able to defeat that boss. A lot more defense. Pure damage. I want that damage to all, though. The ghosts. The ghosts, ghosty ghosts. 16 defense, a lot of regen. I'm only losing 9% evasion. I'm getting some pure damage out of this too. Okay. I'll take the deal this time. Ooh. Let's see. What have we got? Battering Ram. The hero leaves 10% of his findings in the camp when passing through. Heals 10% of his max health. A book of memories. I'm about to blast some shit, alright? Some goblins better watch out. Blasted. Bandit, blast. Can I blast this? I can. And that's also lowering that. So then, Meadow. Doo-doo. Alright. So we're living again, for now. I can blast that. Mountain. Rock. Destroy. 5 defense, or 12 defense. Some attack speed and some vampirism. Max health, defense, evasion. No. Alright. We're good for now, I think, still. Flesh Golem. Let's see if we can kill this thing. Or I'm gonna have to blast the other one. Defense not 31. Attack speed 36. 107 damage. That's a lot of stuff though. Hold on. That was a lot of stuff that we just got. A little bit less counter, but more health and stuff. Damage to all, counter, and regen. Less evasion, though. We get no evasion from that. No evasion from anything else, huh? It's all vampirism now. And some damage to all. Defense is increased to 5. Attack speed is increased. And we get some counter chance. Another 12% of vampirism and a little bit more health regen, which we don't have any of. Damage to all is a little bit more. We get a lot of more regen as well. But again, we don't really truly want the regen. The regen is kind of like the false. I think we're good. Evaded. Really? Already? 16 damage to all. Doo -doo, doo -doo -doo. $27 defense and 10% vampirism. Over 3 regen. Yes, please. We have how much defense? 36? 24 and 36. A little bit more vampirism. Let's see how we come out of this, and we'll see, just see, if by the end of all of this, we'll be good to fight. Because currently I'm seeing a good like build right now that might be able to get us to killing the boss. Two damage and they're dead. We are definitely gonna wait for those 2 villages though to be villages, like actual proper villages. Alright, anything else and it's over. The boss spawns. Evasion 16%. I think we haven't made in the shade. Alright, I think I'm convinced to summon the boss. I was like let's wait, but then I'm like, you know what? Better now than never, right? Put as much rocks and stuff as we can down right now. Just get as much health we can. There we go. Get healed. That's not a mimic, thankfully. Ghost! Gosh, ghosts attack fast. Do. Is this a quest? Quest goal! Quest done. 23, and then I got extra 6. Okay. Let's do that real quick. Alright, so we don't need damage to all anymore. 2, that one. So it's just these two. Is there anything that's slightly better? Again, we don't need damage to all. Pure damage. 11. And 5 defense. I'm doing that. We lose a little bit of that regen, that's fine. Damage is less. Get some evasion. Damage is less. So I think that's it. We stay. We're beating this creature, this lich.
How is it possible?
Shut up. We have a score to settle. What do you have? Enhanced by places. Evade. Stop evading. You're halfway down. Die, creature. We kill him.
Nonsense. This isn't possible. For so many reasons. I don't understand.
Now put everything back the way it was.
I can't. I've already completed my task. Even if the result is not perfect.
You're in no position to refuse, you sack of bones.
He's already received everything I could gather. I just wanted to see how our crusade against the universe would end. To witness what would come of it. My presence is no longer required.
Who is he?
I get it. You're connected somehow, right? That's why. You will find out soon enough. This anomaly will not escape his attention. My explanation would be meaningless to you now.
So spare me your wheezing and just die. If that sack of bones was telling the truth, I have a long journey ahead. I'll build my whole world from scratch if I have to. And the skull of that monster will be the first brick in its foundation. Oh, look at that. Choose one reward. Omnicron's technique. Grants the hero 1 resurrection with full heal. Treasure Hunter. 5% chance for a chest to spawn on top of a killed enemy. Awakened Fragment. 2% chance to get a whole resource sphere instead of a chunk. I kind of like that. The boss has been defeated, but your journey doesn't have to end. You can retreat to the camp with all your findings, but remember, the world will forget all your deeds. It always forgets. So we can still keep staying. And in fact... Do we? No, we retreat for now. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I think I could keep going a little bit more, but I want to get all this stuff back. Everybody listen. The Lich is dead. The curse has been lifted, but... What Lich? And what curse? I believe you, of course, but I have no idea what you're talking about. You don't remember the dead sorcerer? The one with the fur coat and scepter. Shrouded in nebulas, floating above the world on big shining wings, consuming it piece by piece. That's strange. And everything here does look the same. Why? I guess he wasn't the only reason for this darkness, then. That skeleton mentioned him, whoever he is. He must have something to do with the obliteration of the world. It seems I have no other option but to continue my expeditions. Indeed. But we shall build first. We can build a smithy, a farm, a cemetery. Grant you a memory fragment. Can resurrect the hero if you upgrade it. Let's get a smithy going. That seems like a good foundation to the settlement.
By the anvil of the 7 seas, so it isn't a little forge. Yar, you've no idea how I miss the heat of the furnace and the smell of metal. We'll have some proper tools now, laddie. You have my word. You'll even have something for those journeys of yours.
You're quite enthusiastic. Something tells me you're no stranger to the sailor's craft.
Shiver me hammers, how'd you know? It doesn't matter though. You're right. Don't you worry. I'll show you these hands can hold a hammer as good as they can hold the helm in a storm. Even for a dozen days in a row.
I can upgrade the kill kitchen. Provides the basic warrior gear at the start of each expedition. Unlocks the ability to craft tools for the camp if the supply depot is built. Supply depot is definitely one of those that I just gotta get. But for now, we should be fine. I can apparently upgrade the field kitchen, so we have an extra 8% to the camp's healing powers. Why not? We'll do that. We'll go ahead and do that.
Congratulations, hero. These new cauldrons will make life better, not just for you, but for the whole camp. To celebrate, you can write down a new recipe. Grate 4 potatoes and half a block of cheese. Mix together with a pot of sour cream, then bake for an hour. Only fried eggs are easier and tastier than this.
Potentially upgrade again. Hero can rest before fighting a boss. Pretty good. But now if we go to the expedition, we'll see 2. Enemies have 1 to 2 abilities. Enemy strength is 0%, and they grow 3% per loop instead of 2. We get 40% bonus resources, and we get a max amount of 20 resources instead of 10. Because you can only have a max amount of resources on some things. We still only have the warrior right now, so we didn't get anything new for just get a meadow. Have to have 2. Alright, honestly, confirm. And let's go at it again, I'd say. This one, we're just going to try and get as much resources as we can. There we go. Oh, look at that. Slime already did something to us. straight up build. So it has corrosive structure. Each attack lowers target's defense by 0.3 points until the end of battle. That's not good. I don't like that. Shapeless mass. 10 drops from a whole orb of unity. I could just... but let's instead do this. A grove. Do we want to have a grove start building from somewhere? Do I truly want a grove just right now? 3 to 5. I will want this though. Probably actually here. I don't want vampirism to be given to the enemy. To the boss, basically. Shield does the same amount still. Grove gives sticks. That's the only reason why I'm kind of like hesitant of being like, maybe I don't want to do a grove. But maybe I do. Grove here. More wheat fields. This is getting out of hand. Skeletons give good stuff. Craft fragments. Everything's still 4 to 6, huh? Ooh. Damaged all though. I'll take it. There we go. Not anything better right now, so be gone. Do 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 do. Battlefield. The bloody battlefield. Oh yeah, they have gnawing. 20% chance to cause bleeding that deals 8 damage after every attack for the next 3 seconds. Eek. Not the best thing for me. Go. And a ring. Finally a ring. Oh, bats! He summons bats! And when the bats get summoned, all other creatures without this ability get the ringing in the ears debuff with 10% chance of interrupting their attacks. Ooh. 9% counter. So now we gotta be real careful about how things are done, right? Damage to all 2, defense, evasion, and vampirism. Okay, that's just better. 4 to 6. I'm gonna keep what I've got. Get the mountains. And yeah. I guess just do that. And send us on our way, I guess. Die. Die, skeleton. Oh my gosh. Raw bone. Takes 90% less damage from archers. Defense 12. Another 3. And then, okay. There we go. That's the big spot we're looking for. Let's do that. We have a few loops to go before it causes problems. We have a... We'll go... Okay. Alright, let's stop adding things for a moment, I'd say. And let's just appreciate what we can have. Let's see, defense, vampirism, and evasion. Not super bad, but not what I need to go for. Oh! Why am I letting the goblins just roam? I can blast them. Meadows I'm still gonna make. Meadows seem like the thing that I should just keep putting down for now. More damage. By a good amount. 8 to 12 instead. I lose some damage to all. But I still have some damage to all, so... I would like to just do more damage. Yeah, 20 damage? Yes, please. There. And now we're good, I think. Ew. The bleeding. Another village. That would spawn bandits then. But at least I could do that too. A lot more health, yes please. A lot more health, please. What do we got? Every counter heals the hero for 1.5 times loop HP. So 3, okay. If I start doing a lot of countering, I'd start doing a lot of healing. I just gotta find things that give me counter. Which I don't have currently. Another cemetery. I know I was like, I should start doing things where I'm not actually making them bad. Proceeds to start putting things down to make them bad. Got some healing, double healing, and a quest too. Don't forget about the quest. We need to be getting counter now. Like the more counters we have, instead of attacking, can devour a random corpse to restore 25% max health. Great. Well, there we go. Debuff! They ate the vampire. Meadow. Road lantern like so. There we go. I think we did perfectly fine on that loop. What's this? We've got some counter. Counter is what's important right now. So we'll get 4 times 1.5 in terms of healing. So we at least get 4 healing. It's as if we had vampirism, right? Damage higher, and we get some damage to all. Quest done. Pure damage, regen per second, and some evasion. I want that counter. I can get one more village. Oh yeah, harpies. I was ignore direct damage once every 35 seconds. Great. Attack speed, regen, and vampirism. If I did another battlefield here, it would then make those blood clots. I'll show you. Yep. Spawns a blood clot every 4 days now. Can vampires eat the blood clots? This is... I can't put anything on them anymore. Boop. Boop. Alright, damage. Damage to all or regen. No, not what I'm looking for. Maximum health a little bit lower, but we get some vampirism out of it. I'll take it. We're gonna blast crap out of you. Need another village. There we go. Kill the slime! Kill the slime! Thank you. It's like, god dang. Defense. Just 1 less, but I also get some vampirism out of it. Just more vampirism. Oh gosh, dang it. There. At least there'll be less. What do we got here? Damage, pure damage, defense, and evasion. Thank you. Damage and pure damage. Yeah, they evade a lot. 5% chance to destroy hero's item when attacking. That is sucky. Like one of these or one of the ones that I'm like on? Oh my fucking god. It's the ones that I have. That was a good fucking sword. You asshole. Note to self. Bandits really suck now. More counter, or it's just the same amount of counter. Let's go burr. Oh, he spawned us another skeleton. pure damage and damage to all. Oh, thanks. Vampirism, max HP or defense. Oh yeah, he's just gonna eat. Well, I mean, I'm technically healing off of him too. 17 health, 13. Alright, yeah, I'm doing way more damage in terms of health than he is to me. Wheat field. Just more meadows. More meadows. I think we have one more round, and then we'll have that village will become the better village. Attack and evasion. Not finished. May resurrect as a shattered skeleton after being killed. 50% chance. Huh. How much defense do I have? 16? Damage increased by 20% of defense value. We'll take that. Damage to all and attack speed. Evasion and vampirism. We get a little bit less vampirism, but we get some evasion. I'll take that. I take those. I think we could probably get the combat speed up to 2.5. Womp, womp, blood clot. After 2 attacks, hides in the ground. This is an annoying combo right there. More cemetery. Mimic! Okay, maybe we're not as good off as I thought we were. Damage to all and some more defense, good. Defense 14, pure damage, some evasion, and some regen. How about no? Get some meadows up in here. It is a little harder to see, I feel like I'm dying faster, but I mean, of course I feel like I'm dying faster because, you know, the thing's going by faster. Ding. Out of hell. Gosh sakes. Oof. It's still not done. Defense 15. Damage to all and defense another 5. That would also increase my damage, but I lose a lot of vampirism. Which honestly I think might be the only thing saving me right now. Okay, they are good. Heals 165 instead of 105 now. Could leave. I think I'm fine though. I think I'm fine. Until I get to the blood clot. Wait a minute, not blood clot, but the whatchamacallit's down there. 22. That thing. 22 defense. I can kiss my vampirism goodbye. Oh my gosh, more counter, finally. I haven't been getting a lot of things with counter. That's what I've been kind of like upset about. Damage and evasion. 12% evasion. But that's more defense too. Oh, it's a quest blood clot. Okay, we might be dead. I think we're dead. Because we're gonna reach up to that grove, and then we're gonna die. Damn. I thought we'd be fine, but no. Why would we be fine? Why would we ever be fine? I mean, we can still stay in this, I think. Let me see. Get rid of that and put that in. So I can put this next to some meadows, basically. And that'll double the effect of a day's passing on the tiles around it. Double the effect of the meadows, right? Alright, let's try this again. And this time, I won't be an idiot and immediately die. Or I'll at least keep an eye on things. I guess meadow go up here. By one, that doesn't matter. Mountain. Treasury. Let's get started on the treasury down over here. Like so? Yes. Oh, it has to be over here. So this doesn't matter. This doesn't count? Shit. I was hoping it would. And here I was hoping that it would. I guess keep going. Okay, am I gonna get any tiles for this ever? That's my question. The answer no? Was that a no just then? Okay. We've now got something. I'm gonna do that immediately. I think we'll be fine. We have potions. We weren't as fine as I thought. Do, 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 do. $98? Sure. $187? Better. World of Crafts. Where do I get the orbital expansion? Hold up, hold up. Let's see. Yes, please. Just do that. And... Meadow's going over here now. I have enough to make... the harpy's nest thing, basically. And if I obliterate one, does it lower that mountain? And do I get to keep the... I don't probably get to keep it. Let's see, what do we got? Defense is increased by 1 after every loop. Yes, please. I just like a lot more defense. Okay, I like a village. I don't think I can make a village right now. I don't want to use... I want to use mountains rather than rocks for that one, so... Yep, but we can also obliterate that. More villages, huh? Meadow. Meadow. Do 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 do. Wheat fields. A rock here, I guess. Max health, defense, and regen per second, please. Not meadow. Mountain. I could probably do a meadow there. Could do a treasury here. Mountain here, or meadow here. And then do rock. Let's see. I don't mind the groves going. Pure damage 7 instead of 3. Yes, please. We're keeping the regen for now. Another meadow to add to my collection. Attack speed, damage, pure damage, vampirism. No. I say no. Alright, here we go. Now we got ourselves another moment where we could potentially have a thing. Village damage, attack speed, defense and evasion. 10%, another 10% evasion. Damage to all, regen and evasion 11%. We get another thing. Yeah, there goes that. Whatever. Okay. A little bit of chance for the next. Okay, good. That one's done. Probably put this one down. Wheat field. Sounds groovy to me. Meadow. There we go. Meadows for all to enjoy. No rocks. Oh, what about this? Defense and some regen? Okay, yes please. Attack speed. Alright. Goblins are gonna start showing up soon again. We'll give it a moment. This is giving us a lot of health, but I need obliterates. Gosh dang it, the evasion. Equal, and I just get an extra 2 damage. I think everything was good, and then it just gave me extra. There's the goblin village. Plus 5. Alright, well. Defense, health. Nah. Nah. Max regen. Doesn't give us any health though. Golly, they attacked that. Okay, good. I'd like to blow up the bandits, please. Defense, regen, and evasion are just a little bit more, but we lose damage to all and pure damage. Eek. I don't like that. Meadows are just freebies. 2 harpies on the same tile? Are you out of your fucking mind, game? What do you mean? They both congregated there. Oh, gosh. Well, this is bad. I think I am already going to die. Of course, it's a dark slime. Chilling touch. Upon dying, stuns opponents for 3 seconds. Yeah, I'm dead. Holy shit, how did I not die? Blissful ignorance. Kabloom. Kaboom. Kaboom. Part of me wants to just kaboom this. Kaboom. 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 I'd rather to heal right now. That's the only way we're living. Damage to all counter attack speed. More meadow. Damage to all. I mean, that's just a lot more health. Defense, counter evasion, and vampirism. Those are all really good things, and I lose 7 defense and regen per second. Meadow. HP, vampirism, and counter. 7 damage to all those. Really good too. New quest, and it's the fucking goblin. Oh, that gets rid of that. Okay, I was curious. I was like, does that get rid of this? Apparently it does. And if I get rid of this, that goes away probably. Of course, it's the goblin leader. And I killed the slime first. God, that is an attack speed and a half. Village. Meadow. Go burr. Somewhere. There we go. Hey, more mountain. I think I could probably get away with making a grove there. Get blasted. Rat wolf every 2 days. Rat wolves can move to adjacent tiles. Damage. Damage to all. Defense. Regen. I like that evasion though. Just let it go. Just let it ride for a bit. Six. Bum, 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 bum. More mountain. More meadow, I should say. Boop, 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 boop. Attack speed and max. Ooh. Yes, please. I don't know if anything I'm doing is actually truly the right call. I fucking hate harpies. Do I dare? How much will I lose? I don't lose like anything. These harpies are just evasion, evasion, evade, 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 evade. It's like, God fucking damn it. I hate it. That spawned a lot of rat wolves. It's a queen harpy. Basically, queen harpy. Oh my god. No fucking way. It's the harpies, man. Harpies suck. Harpies suck eggs. Just confirmed. Just now confirmed. I gotta stop. I just gotta stop with the freaking big old harpy nest stuff. Maybe you should go down one. He says as he still continues the second. It's that evasion, man. They just evade, 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 evade. And it's like, come on, man. It's like, why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be evading all my attacks? And why aren't I being allowed, you know, things? I could put it down. I mean, hey, whatever. That works. Go, go, go. I need to get better at this game. I'm not even gonna put a grove down. Road lantern definitely is the way to go here. Gonna place rock just to a straight line. Ooh. Lots more damage there. Pure damage and attack speed. Alright. Thank you for that. Damage to all. What if treasury, though? Defense and pure damage. You know, just more damage. I'm fine with that outcome. %counter. Yeah, just do the counter. Meadow goes here. Maybe just let the rocks go up in flames. Meadow goes there. A cemetery. Defense and pure damage is even more so. There we go. 10% chance upon hitting of stun 10% chance upon hit of stunning target for 1 second. Every counter heals the hero, or plus 1.5 damage for every potion used since it's taken. We'll be using a lot of potions, I'd say. I don't have Obliterate. Potion. Potion. Damage is just a little bit less, but it's technically more. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just another one there. I would like an Obliterate, please. Oh, there we go. Thank you. They actually listened to me. Get this out of here. I don't have to use everything that I get all the time, you know? I think that's where I'm making my mistakes. I don't have to use everything all the time. Gargoyles aren't too bad, I think. Defense, 8, 9, 10, and some of Vampirism. Probably better. Pure damage. Defense and 11% counter. Just one less counter for a couple of more things. Yes, please. I'm really hoping I didn't screw up already. If I did, that's gonna be an oops-a-daisy on my part. Like a massive oopsie-daisy. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will be 9. And if I don't put any more rocks down, I won't have any goblins spawning. Okay, yeah, this was an 12 to 18. Defense increase. Counter 12%. Come on, just live. Just live through this. Yes. I don't know if I was actually going to be able to live through it or not. Good. We now have the Count's lands. Another village. More wheat fields. Damage to all, attack speed, and some vampirism. Don't have any counter. But 10% more vampirism would be nice. Okay, I need an obliterate, otherwise we're gonna be in trouble if I put another village down. Ooh, what have we got now? Damage increased by 20% of defense value. Or protection. Article of protection. Article of protection, please. I always prefer that. Obliterate, yay! Bonk. Another wheat field. That's a lot of damage. Like a jump of damage. I can't ignore that. I could try, but I don't think I would be able to. Okay, I can make another mountain. Because then I can obliterate you. Let's see. Max HP. Defense counters, one less. Don't get the invasion, but I get more vampirism. Defense is 12. Damage and counter, but I don't get the vampirism. Vampirism seems like it'd be pretty good. In my opinion. Ooh. Pure damage, damage to all, and evasion. Pure damage, attack speed, and evasion. Ghoul! It's a boss ghoul. It's a quest ghoul. More health. Some counter. Damage to all and regen. There we go. Another road lantern. That skeleton might be bad news. Honestly, that skeleton's probably gonna be very bad news. Another village I can put down. Another wheat field. Look at this. Look at this line of wheat fields. And villages. 13% vampirism and 1.6 regen. Damage to all is lost. And attack speed is lost. So no, I don't think we'll do that. More meadows. The quest is done. Meadow. Max HP, 500. Oh. Attack speed, regen, and evasion, 10%. No. see, defense, counter, max HP encounter. Nope. Not in it. Not my style on this one. Vampirism, counter, defense, and pure damage. And I lose some attack speed. I gain vampirism though. Yes, please. I'd say yes, please to this. There. Defense and regen per second. Nah. Nah. Ooh. 20. Ooh. Ooh. That looked like a good one. Seven. Defense and counter. Defense and attack speed. Not sure about that. Counter. Regen. Let's get some cemeteries going. Skeletons are okay, I feel. Max health, evasion and vampirism is increased. Yep, let's do that. Evasion and vampirism. Evasion and attack speed. Over some vampirism. $35 evasion. I think this is going fantastically on items to have. So we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4 quests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could set up a little grove area. It's gonna be a lot of health, ain't it? Like a blood grove here, and then just have grove right here. The rat wolves kind of suck, but I feel like I should be okay. They're giving me a lot of mountains. They really want me to make more mountains. Pure damage, regen. Not what I'm looking for though. A lot of health, but not quite what I'm looking for. Seven, 6. Gives me 18% vampirism instead. Attack speed's 20% and counter 12%. I lose damage to all and evasion. But my attack speed goes up by quite a bit. If I'm doing vampirism, I might as well have my attack speed go up, right? Counter, evasion, vampirism. Max HP and evasion. pure damage, damage to all, evasion, and vampirism. That was the ring I just got rid of, basically. Defense, regen. What have we got? The hero rushes into battle head on. His first attack has a 75% chance to stun each enemy. Hold on. I can also do something here. A little bit of trickery here. There we go, we get 2 of those done. Can do more Grove. Let's see, damage, defense, and counter. Damage to all, counter and vampirism. Counter and vampirism. Attack speed lowered, but we also get counter and evasion and pure damage. No on that too. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get dealt a full hand of Oblivion. Just start blasting. Or blast some stuff, I should say. Attack speed and regen. Nah, I'd say. That's a lot of health and attack speed. Oh, there's 11% re. Okay, you know what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Maybe I do start blasting some stuff. You probably need to be over here. Honestly, just blast these crypts out of here. That crypt would dealt way too much to me, I felt. To be safely, or to I think where it'd be safe. Let's blast these. Just to clear our inventory a little bit. Ooh. More vampirism. 16%. I lose the last bit of evasion I have. But I will gain in so much more. Let me see. Let's put the meadow there, I guess. Beware. Damage. Rock. Lots of rocks. Window. What do we have here? Some more vampirism, better regen, a little bit less health. I'm game though. What happens if I blow up? Hungry Grove. A bloody grove that has lost its connection with the forest. Its constant agony because of its irrational existence. Occasionally attacks the hero, 32 damage. Devours enemies that have less than 20% HP. Let's see. I was curious on what would happen if I did that. And now I know. And now I regret. And now the regret is here. Counter an evasion. Lowered my attack speed. Counter and vampirism. More vampirism. How much vampirism do I have? I'm doing 24 damage or something like that. Defense. I mean, that's just more vampirism. Let's see. New quest. But I think I am going to actually get out of here. Yes. I'm gonna retreat. I am indeed going to retreat because I think I can make the supply depot now. Which is gonna be fantastic. Put you over here. Good news, we've come up with a list of things we need. I can't say they're all absolutely necessary, but they would make our lives a bit better. I can't keep eating dirt while sitting on dirt, and then go to sleep on the same, you know, dirt. I'm exaggerating, of course, just want you to get the idea. If you stumble upon a good piece of furniture or a tool or anything else of use, remember where you found it and accompany a horse carriage there. We'll make sure your findings go to the people who need it the most. So I can now do supplies. I can do crafting. And I can still continue to build. Mud house. Furniture or food to store. The warehouse, plus 10 to the camp's item limit. Encyclopedia. Can't get a whole lot of other things. But I think that is where I'm going to call it for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Because I don't think I have enough time for another run, basically. But yeah, that's Loop Hero. I really enjoy it. We'll just craft some stuff. Why not? Just to kind of give you an idea of what this stuff does. But yeah, raising the chance of finding a rare item by 10%. Yes, please. And then plus one more preserved pebble while passing through the campfire tile. I'll just give some more preserved pebbles. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed. I will be back tomorrow with some more Against the Storm, probably. Maybe more Loop Hero. I don't know. I'm having a blast, so we'll just see. But yeah, please give a follow if you enjoyed because it helps out the channel. I'll be uploading to my YouTube as well. So that way, like, if you ever want to watch any of the VODs, you can watch them. And yeah, whether you're watching this day or night, I hope you have a good rest of that time frame, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye.